everyone, come back to Rebels TV. Manchester United won, Wolverhampton Wanderers nil. Good result for Manchester United. Can't say the same about the performance, but you know what? Playing, getting the 3 points when you play bad, it's a good trait to have. And yeah, it's a good 3 points at the end of the day. And yeah, so I've Neil here with me, Sam, and Thoughts again.
We didn't play well, man.
Hmm.
We could have drawn this game. To be honest with you, last one was a penalty. Like Gary O'Neill himself said, the referee apologized to him. Um, it was actually a penalty. It was actually a penalty. To be honest with you, it was actually a penalty. And Casemiro too sloppy. It's okay. It's the first game. Mount had a better game than Casemiro. Still, it's okay. It's the first game. Bruno Bruno worked hard as well. Front three was embarrassing, I would say. I think so. Anthony was the only best one out of the front three, still embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like Rashford, this is like he can't play as a striker. To be very honest with you, I know we don't have an option to play him as a striker because Martial is Noxial. He's always getting Noxial. Apologies for and I'm actually, I'm really pissed off. Harry Maguire, he's staying. I'm really pissed off. Really pissed off.
I mean, with that, everything was done. West Ham agreed a fee. Harry Maguire even he agreed personal terms with West Ham, but the one thing that was holding the deal was the payout because we need to pay Maguire money as compensation because he still has some wages left for his
Well, I
contract.
guess
He
we are
wants
going for
seven
another
million.
centre back.
He wants 7 million.
Still, we are going for another centre back. Hopefully, it should be either
So,
Todibo or.
honestly, if I were Ten Hag, I would say, fuck off. Go to the reserves. You're training with the other kids. You're not training with my team.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
off.
what Simeone did to Felix.
That's what Mourinho did to Schweinsteiger, and I didn't agree with that, but it's ruthless. You have to be ruthless. There's basis like this.
Why was Schwein? Okay, there was some brawl with Schweinsteiger. I forgot. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, um, and back on the game as well. One thing that I noticed, we weren't matched up at all. We were not ready. We were not fit for this game, and it got me thinking. And how could we be ready? Because thinking about it, because you and I also we travel a lot. It takes us at least 1 to 2 days to like completely recover from traveling across across countries. And these players, they've been traveling across the world. They've been traveling to, I think they traveled to, yeah, they traveled to Norway, and they
US,
traveled to the US. So it's not
Scotland,
good for their
Ireland.
bodies. Like, like as athletes, it's not good for their bodies, and it's gonna, it's gonna, it's going to delay their match fitness. It's going to be more difficult for them to get back to match fitness. And I just don't think you're ready. Hopefully, we can be ready for the Spurs game. But you know what? For that Spurs game, the one thing that I'm thinking of is the midfield. We cannot start Mount and Bruno against Spurs. We cannot.
We are too open, man. We can't either play because Ten Hag he was playing 4-1-4-1, too aggressive. Either
Yeah.
play Mount as a deeper role. We can't play. Come on, we can't play McTominay. We can't. We make it even worse. We have to act quickly by Amrabat or either Amrabat or Goretzka, or I would say we have to instruct Mount. Don't go with Bruno ahead because bro, he is a starter for us. He has to start
Yeah,
ahead of
he has to
McTominay.
start. But like yesterday, it felt like Bruno. It felt like our front three was Rashford, Bruno, and Mount. It felt like we had a front five at times yesterday.
Because we
It
were
was
playing 4-1-4-1.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't because Casemiro was one of the best CDMs in the world, but in a modern game, no midfielder can do it alone. They need support.
And I know Nana also good debut, man. Like
Very
23
good debut,
shots, really
good
good
save,
debut, man. Like not only shot stopping, but
distribution.
also his distribution was really good. But one thing, like Sancho came on, really changed the game. I would
Yeah,
say
I,
he brought
I was
some spark.
happy. I was happy. I think personally, I would start him ahead of Garnacho for
Yeah,
Spurs.
Garnacho was not good at all. Like people get too much hyped up. Like Okay,
Yeah.
this would have happened if the Nacho would have got the 7. He wouldn't have performed. Like, hey, he's trash, overrated, get him off. Like this is too early to give him number 7. That's okay for Mount. I can understand. Like he's an established player. He's with experience in the Premier League, so yeah, he can take the number 7. But with the case of Garnacho, he's a kid. He's just a kid.
Yeah.
So, but
And
I think so. Rasmus Højlund will be available for the game against Spurs, but I don't think so. Will start
uh,
though.
I think, yeah, he might be on the bench, but he won't start until Forest.
And one thing I saw Spurs versus Brentford. James Madison was the best player on the pitch, and that concerns me because Casemiro had to be on him, and our both centre backs, Licha and Ram, had to be on him the whole of the time because the only best player in that team is Madison because neither Richarlison is a striker because Harry Kane's gone to Bayern,
Mm.
and but like they can have to only rely either on Son and even Son. I don't know what has happened to Son as well. The only player which concerns me is James Madison. And you know, on top of that, James Madison, he hates Spurs. He hates Tottenham Hotspurs, but still, like he has commented about Tottenham Hotspur various times in previous occasions, like because he's an Arsenal fan, but he plays for Spurs right now. So
Right now, he's an Iron fan, I'm pretty sure.
no, he's an Arsenal fan. I heard he's an Arsenal fan because he hates Spurs.
But I heard he was because we were linked to Madison a few years ago, and sources said he was an Iron fan.
But everybody says they were United fan. Like, bro, seriously. Bro, everybody says that. Bro, I can't believe like okay, Holland, I can literally believe because
Yeah,
of the pictures
and
and
this
Caicedo. Caicedo is a Chelsea fan by the looks of it because we have seen.
I don't think right now. No, he said he's an Iron fan because his idol was Antonio Valencia.
Oh yeah, and congratulations to Francis Caicedo. Like what a like he will be really good for Chelsea, man. He'll be really good for
Yeah,
Chelsea,
that'd
man.
be really
Him
good.
and
Liverpool are dead, man.
Juan
Liverpool,
Gallagher will be
man, Liverpool are
unbelievable.
dead as well. Like both Lavia and Caicedo both choosing them Chelsea over Liverpool.
Yeah, like I think it's good for Chelsea though because their midfield is looking really good. Like, reinforcements are really good. Caicedo, Enzo, then
Lavia,
Gallagher, Lavia. These are good replacements. And I saw Chelsea Liverpool as well. Like
yeah,
highlights, they were really like Chelsea were really like Chelsea. I think so. They will do good under Poch. And they were the better team against Liverpool. They were because bro, see the fact like I am not scared with Liverpool this season. Their whole midfield is on number 10.
yeah, exactly.
So like there's no defensive structure. I saw Enzo Fernandez literally bamming, abusing McAllister.
And also the Chelsea forwards are also abusing Trent.
But Nicholas Jackson, I think so they need to get a striker though, man. Nicholas Jackson, man, the finishing is
Yeah,
awful. Like come on, he could have Chelsea could have won 3-1, man. 3-1 at least, man. Nicholas Jackson, man. I like Lukaku. Wait, is Lukaku's official? Is he going to be away?
it's not official, but I mean, Ramona said that could happen. Not sure though.
Like we
Um,
no sign of him at Chelsea. And
yeah,
De Bruyne, some bad news, but good news for us. De Bruyne will be missing 4 months of football. Here we
yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Good
of
news.
course we don't. Of course we don't wish injury, but like it is good for other teams in the top
And
six.
but you know, man, like I hope Hoyland is fine. I won't
Yeah,
start him against Spurs, but I hope Martial also won't be fine, unfortunately.
probably.
And knock
And
Shial for God's sake, man. Like, why the hell is he still? Why the hell is he giving me Dembele advice, man?
maybe I mean, and also shout out to as well to Ericsson. You know, him and Sancho both changed the game yesterday.
But
You
they
know,
can't be
it's
started. Okay,
yeah,
but if we can be then we can we have to bench Mount then. But I won't risk that against Spurs though
I mean,
because
personally, I would say we need Amrabat right now. We need Amrabat right now. I would say because because I think Amrabat and Casemiro it's much more balanced than Mount and Casemiro.
wait, but can Amrabat speak English? This is just asking. I don't.
I have no idea. Actually,
I'm just asking, but it's okay. But Amrabat no, I've heard personal is the other personal terms even agreed.
yes, which yes they are. It's all on United with the fee. Apparently, we were waiting for Fred to go, but now he's left. But now I think we're waiting for Donny. Hello, Eddie.
Yeah, Donny or either Scott or Donny. I would actually love to see Scott go because
And like, and we've been linked to Onana as well. You know, selling McTominay, getting Onana. That is some good business.
nah, not Onana again. Not Onana again, man. Not Onana again.
No, like
I
too.
know Amadou Onana. I know Amadou Onana. I know, but nah. Only 1 year he is nah. I won't. I won't. Like, bruh, it's too much ridiculous amount of money Everton are asking.
Yeah, I think 40 million they were asking or something.
But come on,
30.
that's too much for him. In
Yeah.
one season, are you kidding me? 40 million. One season.
I mean, Liverpool bid 60
Caicedo
million.
was ridiculous. 115 million for Caicedo.
Liverpool,
Ridiculous.
Liverpool bid 60 million for Lavia, and he's played less than 30 Premier League games in his career.
The bid was being accepted by Liverpool, by Brighton, by Southampton, that he can go to Liverpool, but instead he chose Chelsea because game
Yeah.
time.
And yeah, so yeah, I don't think I'm not sure if you watched the game, but like, what are your thoughts on beating Wolves 1-0?
Yeah, I didn't watch the game. Although I did hear that you guys, although I did hear you guys were lucky to win.
Yeah, we were.
You guys didn't play well, and there was a very controversial decision at the end. I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, uh, I mean, I might have to rewatch it, but from what I'm seeing, Onana, he's not looking at the player; he's looking at the ball, and he just looks at the ball and then dives for it. Like, and also collisions like that happen a lot with goalkeepers, but like they've never been given for before for other instances. So, I mean, for me. I may have to rewatch it, but for me, from what I saw, when I first saw it, it wasn't a pen for me because Onana he was going for the ball and he didn't know that the Bulls player was there.
But that's not even an excuse, man. That is a penalty. That's not an excuse at all.
Well, I mean, well, to be fair, why did Wolves even need a penalty? They had a lot of other chances to score. So it was just they just one clinical. They just one clinical with a
Thanks to
chance.
Onana, man. Thanks to Onana, and thanks to our defense. Thanks
Yeah,
to our
like our
defense.
defense was good. Our defense is good yesterday. And
And yeah, I guess we must go to the player rating, shall we?
rating. Yeah, just go through it real quick. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, let's start off with Onana, 7.
Seven,
Yeah, good debut with Wambasaka, 7. Got the assist
the back
defensively.
four was really good. Back four was really good.
Varane, 8. Man of the match for me.
Bad match, Varane.
Got a goal, very composed throughout the game, and showing his quality. Alessandro, 5. I would give it. Apparently, Ten Hag said that he had a bit of a injury issue. I don't think it's serious, but it was just a precaution taking him off at halftime.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sure, I
like
would say six.
yeah, sure, yeah, 6. Casemiro,
Five.
I'd say a 6. I don't think he was that bad. I think he got into the game, but like Casemiro and Lissandro, both of them were just lacking match sharpness.
Yeah,
Um, Bruno 5 as well. Yeah, Mount 5. Anthony, I mean, just the whole attack was just not good enough. Garnacho
yeah.
5, Rashford 5, Lindelof, yeah, 6. He was fine.
It's pretty good.
Ericsson, I'll give Ericsson and Sancho 7 because I think they did change the game when they came on. Palestri could shift in, McTominay, who cares? Ten Hag,
7 or six, six, six.
6. I mean, what can he do? Like, to be honest, what can he do? Because his players aren't really much sharp, so it's not really his fault. What can he do? So yeah, not a match is Varane. Um, so I mean, yeah, but pretty. And like I think a lot of us were predicting 3 or 4-0, but I think Wolves surprised us because I think the way we set up, Ten Hag himself probably thought that Wolves would play a low block, but they played a high line. They played a high line, a high defensive line, and I just think we set up wrong.
But so next game is Spurs. So
Because
last time Spurs played this lineup against Brentford. They played a 4-2-3-1 with Vicario in goal. Okay, has Lloris retired? Just asking.
I don't think.
He's retired from France.
Yeah, but from club football, I think he's still playing club football. I
Wait,
think I think he's a free agent.
he's like no. It still says like who plays as a goalkeeper for Premier League club Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, so okay, I guess he's still there.
So like why is
My
it
God,
he's
my
not here?
God. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, you know what? Let's. Onana is no, Nana. No, I don't want him. 60 million, Everton. 60 million. Yeah, like
Amadou Onana.
adios. Amanda Onana. Yeah, no, no.
I told
Bye
you
bye.
already. I told you no. Yeah, ridiculous. So sorry, I'm sorry interrupting you there. In goal was Vicario with Emerson, Christian Romero, Van de Ven, the new signing for Spurs,
Yeah.
and Udogi as the back four. Oliver Skip and Bissouma. What has happened to Bentancur as well? Where is he?
No idea.
Like, okay, so Bissouma and Oliver Skip for the midfield. CDM, Son, Captain Yunmin Son. He becomes the
Yeah.
first South Asian player to captain a Premier League team.
Yeah. First. Yeah.
So very good proud moment for us. But Yunmin Son, James Madison as the 10 and Kulusevski as the right wing and Richarlison up top. Like the only threat I can see is either of Son and Madison. Like Madison with 2 assists with like with Romero and Christian Romero with Christian Romero and Emerson. Emerson, what a goal though, by the way. But um, I think so we have to be really, really, really. I'm not sure like how to approach this game because I haven't seen much of Postecoglou. Like
Yeah.
stats wise, Spurs against Brentford. Spurs has 18 shots. Okay, position wise, 70%. So Brentford played a low block, but I think so. Ten will approach this. I think so. We will be on the counter, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I think we really have to change the midfield up because because at Mount, you have to tell Mount to drop in deeper because it's just we're just way too open. And people think, I don't know why, it's a very simple minded to think this, but whenever we get smashed by Liverpool or City, they think it's because of the defense, but the defense is good. Last season, we kept 17 clean sheets in the Premier League, most out of any other team. The only reason we concede so many goals is because of the midfield. Because last season, what happened is Ericsson got bullied in the midfield with Casemiro, and we got overrun in the midfields. And same thing happening as Wolves. But like we had no midfield. Like our midfield was only Casemiro. We didn't know amount of playing as attackers at times, so it was only Casemiro in midfield, and no player can do the goal.
And I would like to say one thing, like I'm not like I'm really I won't say pissed off, but with the Maguire deal, man, as well. Like seriously, man. When Tenag wanted him, Tenag didn't want to win the squad. United fans didn't want him. United fans are all against him, and now he's staying. Firstly, when I saw the squad yesterday, I saw him at the bench. I was like, okay, maybe his last appearance. Then morning, I got up today, so okay, boom, it's off. The deal is off. I'm like, wow, amazing.
Yeah. Apparently, we played a game today behind closed doors. We played a game against Everton behind closed doors, and we won 2-0. And there was an own goal, and the McTominay scored.
Okay, I thought McTominay scored an own goal for them.
No, no, no. Martial played his first minutes, okay? Maguire played, Van de Beek played, Daniel Gore, and Hannibal played.
Wow. And
Um, and, I mean, with the Maguire deal, it was very frustrating because everything's done. The salary's done, the fee is agreed to United. It's just a payoff, and
right. Yeah. Okay. Continue.
it's just a payoff. He wants 7 million. What have you done for this football club? You've been a captain. What you've done nothing. You've done nothing as a Manchester United player. Yeah, you've lifted the Carabao Cup, but you weren't even part of the Carabao Cup. You played like what 1 or 2 games against championship teams. You've done nothing for Manchester United, so nothing justifies you demanding 7 million.
I don't need to prove anything. I play for Manchester United, Captain Manchester United. Play for England. Bullshit. Get out.
I would be very concerned for Maguire because Colwell started for Chelsea and he had a pretty good game against Liverpool. He will take Maguire's spot in no time.
Southgate, man, he's an asshole. Nah, he won't. Southgate. He
But
won't.
the media will demand it. The media will want Colwell to start ahead of Maguire
But
for a national
media
team.
demanded James Ward-Prowse in England squad. Did guys have to take him?
I mean, it's just just ridiculous done,
Bro,
but
they wanted, not the media, but fans wanted Fikayo Tomori. Boom.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say because Maguire just but apparently it could still happen. It's still possible, but West Ham are becoming a bit patient, impatient here. But hopefully it gets done. But let's see what happens. And apparently Henderson could be staying at Manchester United as a number two, and like people say, this transfer window has been good, but you don't. It's a transfer window is not only about buying players; it's also about selling players. And Manchester United are very, very incompetent when it comes to selling players.
They're
We've made no
too,
good sales.
they're too naive in selling
We've
players.
made
They're
no.
too,
I mean, look at Manchester City. You know, they sell players who have net. They haven't even made their Premier League debuts, and they are selling them for 20 million. And we can't even sell 20 million for Fred.
like 20 million is too much for Fred. For other clubs, 20 million is too much for it. Even we got even 15 million. We should be thankful now. We even got 15 million for Fred. We sold Zidane Iqbal. We sold Matej Kova. We sold Fred. We sold
Elanga.
Elanga was the best business, I would say. And so other than
Yeah.
that, Maguire would have
And
been the best.
for some reason, McTominay, like we rejected 30 million for McTominay, which is just mind boggles me. Like, how is McTominay worth more than that? Uh,
I have no
you know,
idea.
and yeah, I think there's not much else to talk about. Ten Hag. Ten Hag was. I think he was expressed his disappointment from the attack yesterday. He said he wasn't happy at all with the attack, which makes sense. But we need to sort that midfield out, and I would also consider starting Sancho ahead of Garnacho. And hope who knows, this could maybe be the beginning of redemption arc for the
A
Sancho.
striker as well. Proper striker. Bruh. I can't watch Rashford play, man. Like Rashford on the
This
left,
this is
Sancho
not
on
a
the
strike.
Sancho
It's
on
not
the
a
right,
strike.
and striker, bruh. Promote Charlie McNeil or Joe Ugal. I know it's tough, it's ridiculous, but I'm mad. I know I'm mad.
Martial should be fit though. He played a game behind closed doors today. He's been training for the past weeks. Like he should be available.
Like the fitness, man. I'm always like concerned because I love Martial as a player, but the injuries, man. Like he's the Usman Dembele of Manchester United.
Unfortunately, yeah,
I'll be back in a moment. Just give me a moment.
yeah. I think, well, yeah. Hopefully, we'll see a better for. The nice thing about playing last of the first match day is having the second match day. We'll be playing first on Saturday immediately. So yeah, I think Spurs. I don't rate Spurs to be honest. I think this season they'll do well to get in the top seven. Um, I think without Kane, they'll just if you remove Kane's goals last season, they probably finish mid-table, maybe the bottom half of the table. So um, that. Let's see. We all of us I think underestimated Wolves, and they actually turned out to be a pretty decent team. individually, you could see that United had far better players, but as a team, Wolves stuck together, and they seem to have had a better preseason than us because they were much more match sharp. But yeah, so yeah, I think it was kind of off here, to be honest. Not much else to talk about. Regarding transfers as well. So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload the next video. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.